Alrighty, I think we're live. Just bear with me for one moment while I confirm and get my chat going. So let's pop that out. That's the first step. So I'm experimenting with a few things this morning. The first is a website called let's see, what is it called? That's the first. It's called speechchat.com. And theoretically what it does is it converts your YouTube chat messages to voice. That way, I will not miss your messages. Of course, I have no idea if that works or not. Well, let's just try.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, it certainly does. Yes, it does. Okay. Not sure you heard that or not, but I did. All right, so without further ado, our intrepid explorer has found himself aboard the Space Anomaly on the last episode. This is it here. It's quite the wondrous place, as you can see. It's a place between places, according to its inhabitants. Many resources in this location. Here's my ship right here. So, when last we met, our explorer here retrieved the weekend mission from the Nexus here, this thing here. Now, I have to admit that that mission was very much of a challenge. So, okay, just a second. I need to turn down my game audio, I think. I'll just turn it down a little bit. I hope that helps a little bit, my voice coming through a little bit better. Yeah, so like I was mentioning, we chose to do the weekend mission, which turned out to be a bit of a fiasco because it was quite complex in that it required resources that we did not have access to. We had to jump through a few hoops to gather the resources. So basically I finished the mission offline. There's a video of the end of that and the teardown of the actual thing that we made. It was a base, basically, with some elaborate buildings, more elaborate than probably some people choose to put on their buildings. And I say some because there are some that build pretty much everything on their base, and there are some very elaborate and nice bases on the go. You can find some of them in here if you go to the teleporter. They're often listed like special bases, whatever. Anyway, so this morning there is another weekend event, and as mentioned, I believe it's midnight Greenwich Mean Time. It starts, and then I think maybe midnight Monday, like Monday night. It's over 42 hours from now anyway. That's less than 2 days, so I would guess, yeah, that sounds about right. There's nothing, like the first thing I do when I go into the Nexus is look at the rewards going on here. the weekend mission has its own kind of special allure to it, if you will. It's, like I think I might have mentioned in a previous stream that they recycle the missions. I've seen this Eliminate Hazard Flora mission. They probably throw you on a different planet than the last time kind of thing, but still, it's the same kind of idea. They put you on a planet, and then you have to destroy the hazardous flora. I think it's 10 or 15 or whatever it is, the number of plants that you need to take down. So you got to run around a planet for 10 or 15 minutes destroying that fauna. That's not a terribly difficult one, but I'm not, especially drawn to the. Okay, so that's new. Threat detected from inside the anomaly. Okay, so here's another tidbit. There was an update this week of No Man's Sky, and it was on the front of my my Steam account when I logged in this morning and yesterday, in fact. It has something to do with pirates. If I'm not mistaken, the conflict with pirates has become quite a bit more challenging, for me at least, in the sense that they now have shields that regenerate, as do the Sentinels. The Sentinels ships that can attack you from space if you do something. Yeah, you've already told me that. Thank you. So yeah, the shields regenerate, which is kind of a nasty. But it, obviously, if you're in the early game, your best bet is probably just to run away or try to run away. And then I've been doing that more often than not because I can't seem to take down the Sentinels, especially. Can't seem to take them down in a timely fashion, because first you have to knock down the shield, and then you have to knock down the rest of the ship. So if you don't knock them both down, then the whatever you knock down in the ship stays knocked down, but the shields regenerate. So depending on how you go about it, you could be fighting the same ship for a while, kind of thing. Knock down the shield, then knock down a bit of the ship. Then you turn around and nope, we've got to knock down the shield again and knock down a bit more of the ship, and so on and so forth. But anyway, we will likely see some of that conflict in this episode. Let me just check my inventory here. Okay, so here's another new thing. The update has increased the size of your ship inventory. You have a new tab called Cargo, similar to the cargo in your exosuit. And I think it's in this ship it's 5x5, so that would be 25 extra slots. Currently I only have 4 available. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can move 4 things from my general tab here over to my cargo tab. And what I generally tend to do is move stuff over that I'm not using, like on a highly regular basis. So that would include, well, this stuff, right? Let's throw that over too. May as well. I mean, it's still available, so as long as you can access your ship's inventory, I believe that's still available. And of course, the technology tab is strictly for technology-based items. They haven't changed that. And as you can see, also, my photon cannon is only has only 1 upgrade on it at the moment. I do have some room for improvement there. I think I'm going to go up and talk to the upgrade gentleman just to see if I can... I think the projectile ammunition should go in here, personally. Because... if I don't have a weapon now, I will... And that's going to come in handy. Of course. Yeah. Oh, so... yeah, so I'm going to have to get rid of some of this stuff, because... I have no room in my inventory here. Salvage data. I'm down to 9 salvage data. Okay, did I have any over here? No. That's some of these, though. Alright. Consolidate, consolidate, consolidate. That's the key here, is to... because, of course, in survival and permadeath modes, your inventory is restricted. So... can all this fit here? No. Oh, okay. Of course not. But I've only got a few of those, so I'm going to slide this over here and put this over here, such that I have one more extra slot available here. Magnetized ferrite, do I? No. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Put that here. Oh, I thought I had some of that over here, didn't I? Yeah, I did too. Look at that. Okay. It's just a kind of a housekeeping here this morning. Get stuff organized a little bit. And now, the thing is I'm not sure how much more attractive or less attractive it is if I put stuff in my ship's cargo. There is a new item, and I'll show you that now. So I'm guessing, because of this threat detected business, I'm probably going to encounter hostile forces as soon as I exit the anomaly here. Even though it's a space in between spaces, it's probably... I will be visible when I leave the anomaly, so... yeah. Just trying to get as much nanites. You see up in the top right corner there, 800 nanites. I'm just trying to get as many nanites as I can before I actually go up and talk to the technology guys, because that's the currency they deal in. Yeah. So I will likely be visible as soon as I leave the anomaly here. Now, ship's technology. So here's one thing that's new. Cargo scan deflector. Specially tuned resonance jammer designed to interfere with the remote cargo scans. Deployed by system authorities in the search for smuggled goods. Now, it depends who the system authorities are, I think. Because some systems are controlled by pirates now. After the update. The thing is, there's new stuff going on down there too from the required parts perspective. Counterfeit circuits, that's new. So anyway, I have a number of nanites here that I'm going to... yeah, see, this is still a nuisance. Bumps you out of the menu every time. Okay, so we got that. Let's at least boost our shields a little bit, or at least get the technology that will enable us to boost our shields a little bit. I really want the emergency warp. Okay, so let's see, 2900. Economy scanner's a necessity. Yeah, economy scanner. I would tend to think the conflict scanner is almost a necessity as well. But it requires, the required parts is a walker brain. Wiring loom is not a big deal. Walker brain can be a bit more of a challenge. So let's just get some other parts for the ship's engines. And okay, that'll do for now. Oh, it didn't bump me out that time. So these two upgrades I'll get later, along with the conflict scanner. These other weapons I don't use. I use strictly the photon cannon, pretty much. So I think we're good to go here. The only time it chooses not to bump me out is when I'm pretty much done. How odd, eh? How odd. Okay, so here, there are a number of things I would really like to get. Some jetpack augmentations. Let's see. I'm gonna... Oh, stop it. Threats. Of course there's threats detected. Pirates have invaded the galaxy, apparently. Okay, what upgrades? Scatter blaster I have, that's good. Survey device. Optical drill is gonna let me increase the yield of my mining activities. I'll get some of this stuff later. I like the scatter blaster, so that's the first initial tool that I like to get. Okay, so now we can go back and finish gathering the exosuit upgrades, but first things first. This one cost me 20,000. This one cost me 60, so obviously we will pay 20 and upgrade the main general exosuit inventory tab. And this guy, I'm going to get the hazard protection upgrades if I can. That one. And again, we're getting bumped out. So at one point, they had updated the game whereby you weren't getting bumped out every time like this, which is what it's supposed to do, I think. And now it seems to be haphazard. There's no way to tell if it's going to bump you out or not. I mean, it's just a few seconds extra to get back in there, but it's a bit of a nuisance. Okay, so we'll get that. That's for underwater breathing. I don't know if I absolutely needed that right now, but it's not installed in any case. Airburst engine. What do we got? 600 left, eh? I could get 2 of these, or I could get this one. Okay, so let's get this one. And level 1 translator. How about that? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Breathing efficiency. I can get that too, eh? And I got all the pieces for that. Alright, we're done here. Okay. We're done here. So... Again, I don't remember if I've had a freighter battle in this playthrough. Let me just quickly check my milestones here. It'll tell me how many times I've warped. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I've had a freighter battle, because what happens is you get one of those every 5 times you warp. And because I warped 9 times down here, you see, warped 9 times. That is a good indication that I've had at least one freighter battle, and the next time I warp I will get another one. Now in my limited experience of playing this game, what I've learned is that basically after a freighter battle, the freighter's captain invites you in, and you know, you can You can buy his freighter, or you can just take a reward for saving him. If you win the battle, of course. There's always that caveat, right? So if you win the battle, he will invite you in to take a look at his freighter. You have also the choice of, let's do a quick save here. And it's doing this again, eh? Wow. Okay. So I'm obviously not fully crashed here because I still see something in the bottom right down there. Kind of a shadow of the text. Yeah, so he will invite you in to look at his freighter. You can choose to buy it or just not, depending if you have the money or whatever. A lot of bases on this planet. All right. Where are we? Where the hell are we? Oh, okay. We are in an uncharted system. This is the system we were thrown into for the base construction mission, and I want to get out of here as quickly as possible. So what I'm going to do is engage my galactic map and go into destination free explore. Wow, look at all those lines, eh? I guess that's where people have warped in and out of in the past. Those two identified things there. So, as I mentioned, I had to fish around looking for the resources for that mission last weekend. These two systems here, Ao Shang and Iriang Igeg. See, it says visited, and that's visited by me. Those two systems were the systems in question where I had to look around looking for materials. Okay, so before I do that, just going to give those pirates a chance to catch up. Hang on now. I want to install the economy scanner at least, because if I can, that. Oh, wiring. Okay, there's no base on this planet. There's no space station, which is a real hindrance, really. I don't have much choice. I got to go somewhere else. So I'm not sure. Actually, I can do this. So this is where I am now. This is one of the ones I was at last week. Failing economy, so we're not going to go there. This is the other one. Promising economy, that's probably a level 2. Dang, I'm going to have to take a chance. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. I'm going to forego those two that I was at last week and see if I can pick a different one that... obviously, without the economy scanner, I can't tell what level of economy is in there. F4 water. Let's try that one. It's got a few planets, as you can tell from the rings around the star. It's a level F4, which is a medium heat kind of thing. Oh, and there's a freighter battle. All right. So. Alright. I'm wondering if I should actually... Now, see, there's a message. Yeah, see. Okay, that's not fair. These guys just out and out attacked me. Approaching, eh? Is that what they are? I could have swore they were just firing on me. So there goes the shield, and there goes the ship. Okay, so now, obviously, I have the capacity to destroy ships. The little red triangle here is showing me where the next ship I guess it may be the ship closest to me. Not sure. Try not to fire on that sentinel that just flew by there. See, and his ship is regenerating because I'm not firing on him, right? Now I gotta re-destroy the shield, and it starts to regenerate again. And it's just a nuisance, really. It's a bit of a challenge, though. And while that's going on, of course, my ship is getting destroyed by his buddies, because it's never a fair fight, right? It's always, you know, 3 or 4 or 6 against 1. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, that's another one. That's 3, is it? Fly through the debris, the flotsam, if you will. Jetsam, flotsam, whatever it is. Jetsam, I guess. To gather the materials that they that exploded with their ship. Where is he? There he is. It's going to be another one of those that regenerates quicker than my capacity to destroy it, I guess. Is it? Nope. I got him. Yeah. So this is because I had the misfortune of shooting a sentinel ship. The other ships that are basically in the system here are defending these freighters. Come on, why is it not letting me communicate? Now the sentinels are gonna beat the hell out of me. Where is he? Yeah, shields down. Yeah, gotcha.
Hello from St. Louis.
Yeah, where are my shields? There they are. Okay. Hey, Jake. How's it going? So this game has gotten a lot harder, Jake. see, that's a sentinel there. He's defending the freighters, and I was just saying I had the misfortune of hitting him with one of my shots, one or more, and now that made him hostile. So what happens is you got to get them too, and they are relentless, and they're a little tougher than the pirates, I think. Let's see. And you see, every time he goes by you, his shields start to regenerate. See, they're fully regenerated. So now I got to destroy that again, and he comes by. He comes by again.
Far, far from home, and work LOL.
See these? I almost run a.
Yet kind of hope in what in the middle of the action.
So this is a freighter battle, Jake. Every 5th warp and 3 hours of in-game time, you are thrown into the freighter battle. Now, oh, come on. Stop it. I'm running out of things to recharge my shields with. So like I said, I had the misfortune of hitting these sentinel guys. And they are relentless. You see the 2 little red and black dots on the top right of my screen there? Basically that's the waves of ships, of sentinels that are going to come at me. You know what? That's too much. Sorry, but I can't even do this, huh? Can't even get out of here. Yeah, I got news for you. Here's one way to get out. It's not... This has made the game like 10 times more difficult. I kind of feel bad for people just starting out in this game because it's horrendously more difficult. I don't know if it's more if it's that much more difficult in normal mode. And I'm thinking this for starter players, permadeath mode has become impossible. I'm just going to wander around here for a second here, gather my thoughts, because they're not going to come in here and get me, fortunately. So, yeah, there was an update this week and a new expedition. So the update had a lot to do with these pirates here. This is not a pirate. The pirates have the red stream on the back. Yeah. So basically it had to do with pirates and their potency, if you will. As you can see, it's a lot more difficult because of the shields regenerating. Again, I don't know if...
Okay, I really need to get at it. Don't want to start it and have it come of the Game Pass.
Yeah, you know, Jake, if you want to start, I would recommend... Oh, do I have money? Do I have money? I don't have any money! There's an exotic right there, that red thing. That's an exotic class ship. And I just don't have the money to buy it. Sadly. I'm going to take a look anyway, just to show you. So, pirates are always the same. They're basically pilots. They're of the same life form that occupies the space station. And as you can see, the exotics are all S-class. You can't see that, I'm telling you. And 5 million, that's pretty cheap. But again, it only has 15 slots to begin with, and that's these things here. The technology has 4, and the cargo has 3. So 1543, and mine is a 1944. But mine is a B class. This is an S class, so it has better armament, it has better shield, and it has a better hyperdrive range. Just right out of the gate, right? This is like a basic kind of S-class exotic ship. Now, 5 million, obviously I can't afford that, so I have to decline. But this is kind of the idea. If you see a ship like this that you can afford in a space station, hey, fill your boots, right? You can have up to 6 ships at a time. You don't need a freighter as such to be buying 6 ships. But if you do have a freighter, you have... They will all be on your freighter deck. So the freighter deck looks kind of similar to this one. It has 3 slots, basically, with 3 landing pads on each slot. Should I take a chance? There you go. Okay. So it did work. Alright. I remember dying like that one time. Just that little jump there. Didn't have the jetpack to get up there, and boom, fell on my neck and died, basically. Yeah, so yeah, the exotics, I tend to fly exotics in my other playthroughs. There's different models of exotics. There's 2 basic models. There's the squid model, which is extremely rare, and there's this kind of teardrop or bubble or whatever guppy kind of thing here with the round, and then it's got the little stubby front end and back end. Some have like a long front end, like that pointy thing goes right out, and some have a more of a jacket around the engine on the back, and some have some don't have these big wings that fold up. That's the ones I like. Just the round part, just what you see there, basically. the little round part with the stubby end and the stubby front. And the reason for that is that it ends up being a pretty good ship in terms of armament and shields, but also, see how the wings fold down? Well, it becomes one big vertical wing. Yeah, but also the main thing for me is that it takes up very little space on the screen when you're in third person flying. Yeah. I forget what I was going to do here. I was interested in doing a freighter battle because it's an opportunity to get a freighter. What I normally do in my playthroughs is I come into the space station first. Repair kits. What? I don't need or want repair kits. Okay. I come into the space station first, and the reason for that is that is that a Gek relic? Yeah. Okay. So that's a gift. Let's just gift this guy a relic. The reason for that is I come into the space station, I exit the ship to create a save, and because the class of freighter that you are offered in a reward for fighting and winning the battle is purely based on chance, so it could be a C, a B, an A, or an S-class freighter. What I tend to do is I come into the space station, make a save, and then go out and fight the battle. If I don't get a freighter that I'm happy with, and usually I'm happy with an A-class, like with 33 or 34 slots. It doesn't have to be an S-class. S-class would be best, obviously. But the point is that I can reload the save. If I'm not happy, I was just in there, wasn't I? Yeah. If I'm not happy with the outcome, in other words, the class of freighter that I'm being offered, then I can always salvaged glass. What's this? Salvaged glass. Will this stack? Yes. Good. Good. Anytime you can stack stuff, big bonus. Suspicious packet. Alright, what do you got going on there, big guy? Mining beam and scanner module. Can I use either of those? No, because I don't have room. Well, I guess I could try to find room. Can I do this yet? Oh, I need a wiring loom. That's what I came in here for. I can't even afford a wiring loom, can I? Oh, yes, I can. 600,000. Okay, let's just get one of those for now. And then we can equip the wiring loom somewhere, hopefully. That's the plan, anyway. I'm really low on space here. Okay, let's do this. And let's do this. Install the economy scanner. I don't even have anything for this, do I? Oh my goodness. This is a poor example of a game here. Radiation protection. Lovely. Just what I needed. Okay, so we got those. We got that. We need this. I can't even make antimatter. Okay. So I need condensed carbon and chromatic metal. I don't have any of that? Wow. Condensed carbon and chromatic metal. And I need to do that too, right? Tell me I needed to do that. Yeah, okay. Let's see if there's any of those materials in here. There won't be any condensed carbon, that I know for a fact. There's never condensed carbon. I don't even think there's ever any carbon in here. I can probably make carbon with some of the plants that I have. There's no copper either. So the reason I'm looking for copper is that it can refine into chromatic metal. Alright, so let's get out of here. Adequate. So this is a level 2 system, and obviously it's been explored by Amber Anvil. Discovered by Amber Anvil. So what probably happened there is he got thrown into the system for building the base in last weekend's mission, and then he just warped over here from there. Warped over here from there. Is that what I said? That's what I meant. And fortunately, all the planets here are identified, so if I choose to run down to a planet, I'll see beforehand what it is I'm getting into, kind of. So, okay, here's... I don't know if this is different, but none of these are showing the Sentinel activity. I don't know if that's because there is none, or the game has stopped reporting that. Let's take a closer look. Few Sentinels. Okay, that's okay. Require orthodoxy. Alright, so it appears that on this first level view, Sentinels frequent, the game has stopped reporting the Sentinel activity. I think it used to. I'm not 100% sure about that. See, they're enforcing here, which is just nasty, I think. Observant, that's not necessarily nasty. But it was very useful to have it here. As far as I can remember, it used to do that, but not 100% sure. Alright, so how am I doing for... Oh, I got no nanites. No nanites, no money. Wow. I may as well just get out of here. 2.7 million. I'm not looking at haulers for sure. 6 million for that little piece of junk. So mine is a B-19, eh? 2 million. See, the worst thing is I'm not going to get anything close to that on a trade-in. And I like that ship, so I'm not trading it in anyway. Alright. I got the economy scanner going. I need to find this stuff. That really just basically means I got to go down on planet and look for it. Dig up the copper and refine it and blah blah blah. That kind of thing. Yeah, so I was saying... Oh, I've only got 3 of these. I have my personal refiner now, so that's good. Now, yeah, so this refines into carbon, but that gives me 6. A paltry sum, if I might say. Sodium nitrate. Got one of these. Oh my. Okay, the least I can do is go over and grab, or is it 600,000? Yeah. I'm wondering if we're going to see one of those new ships in here today. Here's a B-class shuttle worth 4 million. Fighter. Another fighter that looks a little bit like mine. That's a nice one there, A-19. Kind of like mine. It doesn't have a tail fin, so it's a little less intrusive on the footprint, as I was mentioning earlier. I'll try to talk about that if I remember as I'm flying over a planet. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but... okay, this guy has more nanites here. Yes. That leaves me with 153. That's not enough for anything. Sometimes these second terminals here have different stuff, but not very often. Okay, copper. Alright, so there's copper. Alright. And what was I saying I needed that for? Oh yeah. This stuff. So I need 50 copper to make 25 chromatic metal. And that's for each engine, each hyperdrive fuel cell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy 100 copper to make 2. That way I'll have 2, the ability to make 2 warp cells. There's that. Carbon is a whole different story. It's a lot easier to find. You just go down on a planet and strafe the flora. Generally, the flora will contain carbon, so really not a big problem to find. How about uranium? How am I doing for uranium? Oh, I should get some of that too. Why do I... Oh, I already had a bunch. What a dolt I am. Yeah, I'm... Okay, let's do that now. I'm thinking I'm becoming just so forgetful. It's just ridiculous. And, well... Alright, so let's just get a little tiny bit more uranium too then. Where was it? If I can afford it. $11,000. Wow. Okay. Gold, silver, microprocessors, ion batteries. I think I have enough ion batteries. Let me just double check that. I would normally put them here or here. 24 ion batteries. That's more than enough, I think. That's to recharge my life support. Alright, so what are you guys packing here? C class, no doubt. No, B class. Still not enough. I wouldn't be able to afford that anyway. Now, I don't have any upgrades, do I? Multi-tool upgrades. Probably not. Chromatic metal. I gotta take it out of here for that to count. And here. Now it will count, right? Yep. Antimatter. So I need condensed carbon. Okay. How's my scanner doing? Oh, so it does have a supreme. That's good. That's good. That increases my earnings capabilities, if you will. I wish I had more slots here, though. Wish. Yeah, here's another thing. Another nasty thing. I've been basically in the habit of attacking the industrial buildings on planet surfaces, the ones that are secured. Because when you do that, you can go in and hack the terminal, and it will offer you some kind of reward, and that could be anything from technology to multi-tool slot, inventory slot upgrades to hyperdrive module. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, so it offers you some rewards, and what I've noticed since the update is that that's also gotten a lot more difficult, and the reason is that the second you start poking at the what am I wearing? Huh, I match my ship. Okay. Yeah, the second you start poking at the sentinels that are guarding that outfit. There's a tight little ship there, huh? Nice and tight, small, compact. The minute you start poking at the sentinels, airborne sentinels come in. Okay, so what is this? Now I can access that. Blah blah blah, emergency broadcast, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Though the transmission is infused with static and its alien speech garbled, one thing is unmistakable: the life form is in great distress. Their broadcast contains a set of coordinates. Input the coordinates. Transmission's pre-recorded hologram fades as I shut down my Starship communicator. The coordinates point to a nearby planet. Okay. So, this is obviously the settlement mission. So, in the settlement mission, you Yeah, a planet in distress. It's exactly what it is. So I'm not going to bother to do this right now. I was really hoping to get that freighter, and it may still be available, because I've defeated the pirates. It was the Sentinels that were giving me a hard time. So when I come out of the space station here, that freighter may still be available. Okay, I'm just going to get that mission off my... install non-linear. Let's not pin that. So the freighter mission, the freighter battle is gone from here. And that's almost unfortunate. I think I may try to... what is this? My base has grown. Okay. What base? I'm pretty sure I have a base, but because this here... Okay, anyway. Yeah. I'm just wondering if I still have the beacon for the freighter that I saved. Because I did save it. I destroyed all the pirates. So there's one freighter, basically... that's one of... I think that is the fleet that I pulled out of harm's way. Then again, it might have been this one. See the one with the white and blue light there? That's the doorway to the freighter, the entrance. But yeah, obviously I don't see... Is that the same one? Yeah, okay. There's one. I don't see them beckoning me to come in and say hi. Unfortunately. Gee, I'm going around in circles here. It's just... Okay, I have a different perspective on this particular fleet, so... Alright, let's go in and take a look anyway. Just for shits and giggles. So all these pods outside here, what a lot of people do is they attack those pods for the resources. Oh, what? I can't even go in there? Seriously? You're not even going to let me enter your bay? After I saved your hide? Now you pull me in. Okay. Yeah, I suspect this is a lower end freighter, but let's just take a look anyway. Exit, press F to scan. Yeah, it's the lowest of the low. I don't want this freighter anyway. C-class, 16 slots. Oh my. Okay. Let's see. Is it going to offer me another freighter battle if I do another warp? First of all, I gotta get some fuel. What do we got here? Barren planet. Alneus 6. Alright, so Alneus 6 is this guy, right? Yeah. And this guy has require orthodoxy. Don't know that I want to go to that planet. Radioactive. Few sentinels. At least there's few sentinels. Here's another radioactive one. Frequent sentinels. And yet another radioactive one. Enforcing sentinels. This is a frozen planet. And again, probably more than this guy. So this is the one I want to go to here. Aspils X42. Right? Few sentinels. That doesn't mean none. It means few. Which basically... if you mess around, they'll come at you. That's the frozen one. Yep, ice abhorrence. Icy abhorrence. There's the space station. There's the big one. No, wait now. That is the one I want to go to, isn't it? Assassin. Discovered by Assassin. Aspils X42. Yeah, that is the one. Alright, let's I won't be able to pulse down here with the freighters in the way. Of course. That's another thing. They tend to put those things right in your way. Alright. Now, from space, it looked like there was a lot more water on this planet, but... anyway. Okay. Let's just do some quick scanning here. Yeah, hostile scans on the planet's surface. They're going to come down at me. Okay, I'm not liking this game anymore. It's just gotten... They're going to shoot at me, though. Now I'm going top speed here. And I'm just trying to get away. Because I was just in a fight and you've seen it. So, hey, I'm not interested in doing that again right now. It's too bad that this game has turned into a space battle kind of game, because it was awesome, absolutely awesome, before they put in this update. I don't know whose idea it was, but just on a personal note, I think it was a stupid idea. I think... Okay, so here's what I think. I think if you want to play that game, there should be a check mark or something, or a mode or whatever that you can select to play that kind of game. I was perfectly happy the way it was before. And that may just be the you know, some people may like it more like this. I don't know, right? But I suspect that there's here's an archive. I'm just going to stop in here because sometimes they have materials like what I'm looking for. Not necessarily carbon or condensed carbon, but maybe some other stuff. And of course the pirates will attack these stations too. I don't know that they cause damage as such, but you'll see them strafing the landing pads and stuff. And oh, here's a fellow traveler. I'll just have a look here and see what. See, I don't even know if I have enough nanites to get his gravesite. Because you got to pay for it. Ask about the Atlas. Ask whether the traveler has ever encountered or heard of an entity known as the Atlas. Traveler smiles, claim they have not. I attempt to continue the conversation, but they bring it to an end. As I go, they grab my hand, warning me not to go to the center. They warn me not to listen. Center of the galaxy, obviously. So you talk to him again a second time, and he comes up with this menu here. This moment, whatever you do, you will contribute to my glory. Let us trade. So you offer him 100 nanites, ask where they are from. Traveler offers directions to a place of interest, which is his gravesite, basically. And it's identified by a little yellow diamond there, unknown grave. It's 13 minutes away walking for me. It's probably just over there, actually, on the other side of that hill. Because 13 minutes really doesn't take that long to walk. It takes 13 minutes! It probably takes like 20 seconds, 10 or 20 seconds to fly there. Oxygen, sodium. Gotta see what I'm doing with those. I don't think I have any sodium, so I'm gonna just grab that. 74 oxygen. I may as well take that too. None of this other stuff. I just bought some uranium, so I'm not buying more of that. Starship launch fuel. Might need one of those. Starship. And here they come. That's the pirates. So I'm going to get a couple of those. Alright. Just wondering what the other guy has over here. This is the technology vendor, the our archive-based technology vendor. They also are in the minor settlements. Can't understand much of it, what he's saying, because I haven't learned much of the language yet. What do you got for blueprints there, bud? You got nothing I want there. What about components is the same exact stuff as the people in the minor settlements in terms of categories. Drop pod coordinate data might be interesting to get more inventory slots. It's not what I came here for. I came here for carbon, and that would just be a matter of mining some of the plants here. And notice how they don't have the little red dots around them when I'm in the oh, is that okay? What's this guy here? It's almost the same as mine, except with this tail fin here that I don't like. Yeah, are they all the same? It's hard to tell now, because there's no little red dots. So it looks like some of those guys up there are pirates. You see some of them have green streams and some of them have white. Now, the closer they'll get to here, those white streams will probably turn red. Unless there's a problem with the lighting in this on this planet, which I'm thinking is the case. Because of the radiation, there's all kinds... What the hell? What just happened? Oh, I know what that was. That was a worm. I think. He's gone over there. There he is. Giant worm. Look at that. They still exist. That's good to know. At least there's that. Okay, so there is little red dots. Alright. Happy to know that. At least. Another one down here. So that's a new animal. It's giving me, you'll see, 45,000 units every time I scan a new animal. Or thereabouts. I mean, it varies, right? It varies from animal to animal depending on the scarcity of the animal, you know, if it's rare or whatever. So these guys are okay, so this was new. I started attempting Expedition 6, which is new as well. Expedition 6 yesterday, and these guys here, the guys with the red streams, they're the pirates, and they're being assaulted by sentinels, as far as I can tell, defenders of the archive and of the planet in general, the star system. So I was on a trading post similar to this. It's got a bunch of landing pads, and I wandered off to mine something or other. I think it might have been copper or something, whatever, doesn't matter. My point is that as I was mining, an attack like this happened, and the pirate shot at me from the sky on his ship and killed me. Now that's I believe those are normal mode playthroughs, so no big deal. In a sense, no big deal. I'm not sure I'm vulnerable here on the archive, but if I wander off, like if I go over there somewhere on the planet's surface, there's a good chance that they're going to shoot at me, and if they hit me, well, it's not going to take them long to finish me off. So I'm just now you see they've automatically honed in on my signal. So that little red triangle means, okay, there you are. All right, now you're with us. And two things I want to do before they pick me off. The first is to get this glyph. Oh, pardon me. Almost missed my chance there. Come on, land. 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 Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. stop it, or I'll have to attack you. Oh, won't let me land. Won't let me land at all. And this guy is really good. And the pirates are much better pilots than they ever were, apparently. Yeah, I'm shooting back at you now, bud. Should have stayed home today, I think. Yeah, you should have stayed home for sure. Because now you're in the same category as this traveler down here. Unless you manage to parachute your way out of that somehow. Viking rank improved. Okay, let's just get rid of that message. Now can we land? How about right here? Can we land right here? Landing sequence. Yes, we can. Where did I land? Where's my grave? There it is. Okay. Right next to it. Awesome. Alright, so here's the traveler. At least a hologram of him. Trace signal Korvax, I wanted to blah blah blah, granted with convergence. In exchange for blah blah blah. The price, extraction from my mind. Their wrist, blah blah, recovered. I gained their blah blah, probably trust. Lied to us. Convergence abets, blah blah blah. Sentinels provided with tribute. Carapace to blah blah blah. Korvax help them conceal. They are coming. Fire. Please step back. Fallen traveler's grave is marked by a glyph and epitaph of some ancient technology. I hear a sentinel right now. I obtain the glyph and with the ability to travel to unknown worlds. I leave the fallen traveler in peace. Okay. Gonna get right next to my ship here. I'm pretty sure this thing contains carbon. Carbon and oxygen. Awesome. There's another little animal over there. It's more money. So that's something warped into the atmosphere here. See that? That is an explorer class frigate belonging to a fleet. So you go away and I will harvest this plant as soon as you do. So nothing to see here. Move along. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe if I get on the other side of my ship, it will not see me so obviously. Okay, so here's another plant. More carbon. A little tiny little creature. Cute. It's the same as the other one. Any more little red dots? Actually, I'm going to gather this sodium before I do anything. Because I'm pretty sure... Is there not sodium here? There's that. There's that. There's that. I'm sure there's more. There's one here, but it's... Oh, just had it there.
Radiation protection falling.
Come on. Stop dicking me around here. There it is. Oh! Alright. So, last couple of things. I'm gonna grab this. Hopefully before the Sentinel realizes what's going on. Mining activities will definitely draw their attention. So we'll try to grab this before I get noticed. Because I need that for this. And do I have enough? I need 40, I need 80, so I have enough right now. Any more undiscovered creatures here? There's that stuff there, mutant plant. That's not the mutant plant, it's behind that, but regardless, it is there. Alright, so how am I doing for discoveries here? 7 out of 17. Holy crap. 17 fauna on this planet. I've never seen that. Huh. Okay. So what I'm going to do is refine my carbon and make that warp, pardon me, that warp fuel. I really need to gear up some more inventory space. It's ridiculous. Well, at least I got that glyph. And what I'm talking about is, sorry, it's in the catalog. These things here. There's a set of 16 glyphs, and basically they allow you to travel to different locations. You see on the bottom left of my screen there's a whole bunch of icons, and that's what I'm talking about. That's the glyphs. That particular sequence of glyphs is the sequence for this star system. I'm pretty sure it's the star system, if not the planet. And if you are at a portal, which is another game artifact, a planet surface artifact, you can input the glyphs that I just showed you to travel to this planet. Now, because I'm not in multiplayer mode, I won't see you. But if I was, we could fly around together and kill the pirates together, kind of thing. Which is probably, I think, where this game is kind of going. I think what they're doing is they're really encouraging the multiplayer kind of co-op kind of gameplay, because as you can see, gameplay has gotten, in my mind, gameplay has gotten significantly more difficult. With the basically with the I can't do that yet, can I? No, because if I try, oh, what's this? Destination, current mission. Oh, that's leading me back to my my base. So these are all the systems that I've been through, and my base is over here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Over. Is this where I started? Hyperdrive has no fuel. Yeah, can't go there anyway because hyperdrive has no fuel. Simple as that. So I'll put that here. That here. Let's gear up a couple of those. Then we can gear up a couple of those. Okay, hang on. No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this, this, this. And that leading me to distress signal. You guys are nothing. What a nuisance. So, okay, developers of this game, you've just made this game really, really, really so much more difficult. And I can guarantee you that there's not going to be a lot of people pleased with that. Especially your newer players. If you're hoping to draw in newer players, in my opinion, of course, it depends on what kind of player you're trying to draw in, right? If everybody, if like, you know, 2/3, 3/4 or more of your audience, if you will, or clientele, has been requesting tougher gameplay in terms of fighter-based battles, then heck yeah, you're on the right track. But for players like myself, who are more relaxed, you know, maybe it's just normal mode. Maybe that's where I need to go, right? Normal mode. And just so you know, next week's stream, What was that? Hostile ships. I just got here. You're not telling me there's hostile ships on my tail, like, already? Because that's not right, I don't think. I just got here. That must have been from the last... Tell me that was from the last star system. Okay, so I scanned a few items on the last planet I was on, so I should have enough income to... Yes, enough income to buy that inventory slot. I won't have enough to do much else, sadly. I thought I heard ships coming and going here, but I don't see any more. Alright, anyway. Business at hand is this guy. Let's see... 40,000 for that. 60 for that. In the essence, in the interest of saving a few dollars, let's just do that. Of course, we're going to just look and see what these people have here, because I'm always interested. This guy got everything. Movement, thermal, cold, thermal, hot, underwater, radiation, toxic. Wow. He's got everything except for the shield. Radiation protection. He's got A-class life support. Well, that's pretty good. Now, I did just hear a ship come in. Just curious to know what it is, of course. There's mine. See, I match that, kind of. There's a C-class shuttle, B-class shuttle, C-class shuttle, and an A-class shuttle. That's a nice one there. A-class, 26. Yeah. So we got the inventory slot, which is a big plus. Okay. Sodium. What am I recharging with sodium? Nothing, apparently. Another one. Another shuttle. Wow. So here's the deal with the ships. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I have mentioned this already, but the fighters are generally associated with the Viking because they're warrior class race life form. These little guys here, this is a Gek system. This is a Gek fellow here. Those people are generally traders, so the hauler class ships, hauler type of ships, are generally associated with them. The Korvax, which are the artificial life forms, there's some over there. The explorer type of ship is associated with them. And the shuttles, which you've seen just a whole bunch land here in the last few minutes, they aren't associated with any particular life form. They're just a general, kind of all-around general class or type of ship. And the exotics is the same thing. They're not associated with any particular life form. 516 nanites. What would I be best served with at this point? Well, I got absolutely zero room on my starship for anything. Now, I could buy starship improvements here, including inventory space, but I think it's prohibitively expensive, if I remember correctly. 9 million. Yeah. 9 million units to purchase one inventory slot. Yeah. Keep your slots. Sorry. Let's just grab that, talk to this guy, see what he has. I have to remember this station because it has... Okay, so phase beam, positron. So the starship guy doesn't have much in terms of upgrades that I'm looking for. Ever. Here's a couple of haulers here. And that's an explorer. So like I said, the explorers are more... Korvax. But the pilots are kind of star system based. They're like local. So these are all Gek pilots. There's haulers, explorers, there's a fighter, that's mine. So the starship guy has nothing I want. I did get the inventory slot. Just wondering if there's a nanite repository in here. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Can at least get some of the carbon out of this thing. Plant. And see what this galactic trade terminal has. Ammonia. Gold. Same old, same old. Okay. Moving on. So these guys are potential employees. When you set down a base, eventually there's missions to equip your base with various personnel, if you will. This is a nice, half decent, I should say, half decent looking weapon here. Sadly, I can't buy it, right? That's right, 3 million for the A-class rifle. I don't like, well, I shouldn't say, I don't like the blaze javelin. I never used the blaze javelin. It's like a laser weapon. I do use the bolt caster on occasion, but I much rather the scatter blaster. And geology cannon I never used either. That has a very wide spread of damage, big damage area, so it's dangerous to use personally. I never use it. And this guy has bolt caster, geology cannon. That's it. So okay, so it's the exosuit fellow that's most interesting on this planet, on this space station, I should say. Let's just go over and see what's on the other side here. Probably strike up a few conversations. So I guess the objective for today is I can't say it was met. I attempted to meet it. It drove me insane. And the basic reason, so let me reiterate what the objective was. The objective was to obtain a freighter based on basically the fact that it was my second freighter battle, and I was almost sure that I would be at least presented with a capital class freighter. The problem arose when I mistakenly shot at the Sentinels. And again, there's nothing here that really draws my attention. So I'm going to forego local missions. Yeah, so the freighter battle did not go as planned at all. Sadly. That's a nice tight little B-class there too. I almost like the wing configuration on that. Not really. So what kind of system are we in here? We're in a 3-star system that we knew from, it's already been discovered by Judol 718. Oh, you see, now these descriptions show you the Sentinel activity. Aggressive. This one doesn't show anything, but there's no life on it, so why would Sentinels be there, right? Here's a dry planet. It does not show the Sentinel activity, but here it does. It says they're attentive. Here's a radioactive planet, and again, regular patrols of Sentinels. Aggressive and ever present. Yeah. 6 fauna. What's that going to do for me? 1,500 nanites, eh? I have half a mind to come down here and on planet Cactus Flesh here. Master 068 discovered this a week ago. Obviously subsequent to the weekend mission. And obviously renamed this planet since he was the first to discover it. Cactus Flesh. Yeah, if I was in the market for Cactus Flesh, I guess I would go there. He's probably got a base down there surrounded by cactus flesh giving plants. Okay, planet in distress, powering the base. You know what? Let's just go back to our base. Teleport back to our base. Assuming I can still do that. Oh, look at that. Mighty Survival Shack. Okay. And let's see what the base computer has to say. as I think there was a message there about something it's updated or something. It may lead us in a different direction here slightly, so let's just take a look. Okay, so there is a construction research unit. At least when you spawn into your base, when you spawn into your base after teleporting, generally it spawns your ship pretty close by. Now, what I had been doing was landing here on the landing zone over there, and obviously that's not close enough to this item to be able to just oh, are you serious? Pirates, look at that. What the heck? What the actual heck, guys? Come on. Alright, so I'm just going to see if I can close off some of this building here, because I don't feel safe at all. I hope I have enough carbon to do that. Because I really don't. I don't have enough carbon. And there's nothing really handy here. So what are you guys doing? Just aggravating me to non-stop, are you? Is that your plan? Because that's working. I don't... Oh, I do have enough carbon for that. Okay. Alright, so let's see, can I cover this building at least a little bit more? Oh, sorry. Okay. I even got a door here now. Look at that. That's not exactly... Look at this strafing the planet. He's not beating up my ship, is he? I don't think they can do that, but... Oh, and of course, we have sentinels here too. My, oh my. Okay, just as a quick note, next week's stream may be in normal mode, just to see what the difference is between normal mode and survival mode. Because this isn't much fun for me anymore. This is just too much avoiding these guys. And yeah. You know what? Let's just do this. I'm going to do this right now. Okay, point saved. Quit the select mode. Yes. Play the game. New game. Normal mode. Here we go. I'm starting over in normal mode. See what the difference is. This is part of my exploration of this game. Is for me to find out, and also let my audience know what the differences are in these different modes. So yeah, that survival game is still going on. I mean, I can go back to it any time, and if you prefer seeing me going through fighting other fighters all the time, hey, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I'm just going to go through and restart this. Restart this normal mode playthrough here. Now the first thing I do is, of course, change the perspective. Okay, thank you. Let's get this going here immediately. Get that going. Toxic protection falling. Yeah, fortunately I won't go far if I die. So, okay, here's one thing I know I can do is to... What's that thing right there? Oh, that looks odd. Anyway, regardless. So I'm in photo mode now. I'm just going to go straight up. And now, as I mentioned this before as well, I'm sure, when you first spawn on a planet, no matter what mode you're in, you're on a hazardous planet. Whether it's hot, cold, toxic, or irradiated, there are hazards on your planet that you spawn on. So you have to figure out a way to... oh, so there's a settlement over there. Sorry, shelter. That looks like a couple of trailers or whatever that is. That's good to know. Can I go up any further, I wonder? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Further you go, the stuff kind of spawns out of sight. That's still there, obviously. And there is a building over there. That looked like it may be abandoned. We can check it out. Cannot see my ship at the moment. That's probably it there. Quite likely, actually. If it's a radiant pillar, it's obviously mine. So my ship is over there. I can't go any closer than that. You can see from the lines here, right? That's the limit of my photo mode. So there's my ship. So what normally happens is the game expects you to fix your ship before you can go anywhere. The, I guess, good thing is that because it's a tutorial kind of thing, it kind of directs you to the parts that you need to fix it, and they're likely going to be in here. So I'm going to make a beeline for my ship and trying to fix my scanner as I go. So let's see. Can I drop here? No. Where did I spawn? I think I spawned down here somewhere, didn't I? Pretty sure. Normally there's a little kind of light. I think it was down here that I spawned. Normally there's a little kind of light where you're at. So my ship is just to the left of that big giant overhanging rock. So to the left of this kind of strange plant. And yeah. Alright, let's go. Right here. I think I'll be able to see it from here. Toxicity is dropping like a stone. Okay. Scanner critically damaged. What do I need? I need ferrite dust, so that's just basically rocks like this, maybe? Will that be enough? Oh, seriously? Have you guys made everything really that much harder? I think my ship is over here somewhere. But I can't tell because my scanner is damaged. Yep. And I have nothing to fix it with because my scanner is damaged. And can I fix it yet? Nope, just a little bit more. Okay. Yep, fix the scanner, I know. Okay, fix that quickly. And no analysis visor. Of course. Yeah. I may be dead before this game gets off the ground. I'm hoping I picked off my ship from way up there. In a sense, I hope I identified the location correctly. Because if I... Yeah, it's down there. Good. I was going to say, if I didn't... I'm going to be in a heap of trouble. Because, I didn't see a whole lot of caves from up there. I saw some holes in the ground, but, yeah... Not sure any of them were caves. Yes, I know. You detect toxic damage all by yourself. There should almost be a way to shut that off too. Okay. I wonder, can I get in this ship before I've identified it as my own? If I can't, I'm in a world of hurt. Can I? Yes. Okay, I think that's the first time I ever did that. Actually getting in my ship before the scanner was fully repaired. Atlas connection intermittent, blah blah blah, launch thrusters offline, pulse engine offline. Find myself alone in a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of it before. The ship is at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet. And the ship is a lifeline out to the stars. So read log. Log, blah blah blah, unavailable substituting data, exosuit connected, suggestion pilot should perform maintenance, select desired repair path, repair ship systems, self-guided repair protocols initiated, and pulse engine and launch thrusters are obviously offline, right? As always, yeah. Okay, first thing I need to do is dismantle this rocket thing because I never use it. Throw that stuff over here. Condensed carbon. Oh, no carbon. Okay, that's fine for now. Let's throw the technology over here temporarily. I seem to have more slots. Not so much there or there. And this guy got 3, 4, and some. Okay. Copper. Good to have. So, I need hermetic seal, metal plate, pure ferrite, and dihydrogen. Now, I picked up some of this stuff, so I can put that in there. Pure ferrite, 50, right? That means... Do I need 100 of that? Okay. How's my... life support? Not too bad. Okay. So the hazard protection recharges when you get inside, whether it be a ship, shelter, whatever. When you get out of the elements, your hazard protection recharges. Your life support does not. So I'm just going to go over here and interface with this this beacon here. Here's the Atlas thing. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel emptied cause. Blow central deliberate transfer. Analysis fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast. Received traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position log. System integrity scan initialized. And that's that. Okay, so there's some resources here. I don't have the terrain manipulator that I need to fish out that buried technology, unfortunately, which is very expensive and very handy. But I can search some of these containers. I can't search that red barrel, so I need the Atlas Pass version 1. But I can search this. And I'll take everything I can right now. When my inventory gets a little more full, I will be foregoing some of that stuff. No analysis visor. Yeah, my ship's on fire. Okay. Toxic protection falling. Let's go back inside for a moment. Craft metal plate to repair the pulse engine. It's this thing, right? can I even do that? Oh, yes, I can. Look at that. Now, I don't have the recipe or the blueprint for the... oh, more stuff. Iteration, blah, blah, blah. Functional. Starship critical damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Starship critical damaged. Okay, so unable to synthesize required components because I don't have the blueprints. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Request assistance. Recommendation: iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. So basically, the distress beacon now has something else in it, which is a... Appear inside the beacon's housing as well as distress broadcast on unit. It contains a planetary chart. Take the chart. Okay, it boots me out. And... let's see where the chart sends us. It should be to that shelter that we saw in photo mode. Yeah. Okay. Can't even scan animals yet. I can get this stuff though. This very much needed oxygen, which will help me recharge my my life support. I was sure the shelter was in the other direction, but anyway, looks like my my ship has pointed me in this direction, so that's where I'm gonna go. Get some more of that condensed carbon. Sodium. Carbon. Hopefully the toxic protection will last long enough for me to go to that place. Here's a worm again. That's an unmistakable sound of a worm. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Now, at least up until this update, the worms were not terribly intrusive. They would come and go, you know, shake your world up a little bit, but nothing in terms of, you know... Oh, that's new. I think. Normally it didn't get stormy. Okay, weapon charge depleted. Gotta do that quickly. Yeah, I need this dihydrogen because it's going to help me also create things that will allow me to sustain myself. Now, where's that beacon? Decoded coordinates. Oh, that's not right next door. Holy crap. Okay, now I'm in trouble. Because this storm is just going to eat away at my hazard protection. Big time. I have to make judicious use of my jetpack here. Because obviously... yeah, I need to get to this place here. What I should do is get into a cave and wait it out, but there has to be a cave I can get into. Holes in the ground don't count. I think with the sodium I picked up, I can at least partially recharge my... here's some more. I can at least partially recharge my my hazard protection. 112, so it's just be over the rise here. All right, let's fix that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So it is shelters. Could not tell you if it's the same shelters as I saw before. I thought they were in the other direction, but makes no difference. I'm here now, And it looks like this nanite terminal will spit out the part I need. No one making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Blah blah. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. Recover supplies. This is the hermetic seal I'm looking for. The log finishes the machine worse to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. Whoever was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. Perhaps they did. So I'm just curious. Oh, I can install that. Okay. I need 1 carbon nanotube. Can I even make that? I need carbon. Of course I need carbon. What else would you need? And put that down here. Put that up here. Put that down here. That's got to be refined. Put that here. That here. Technology. Okay, so I'm in normal mode now, and the restrictions on my inventory are, I wouldn't say non-existent, but they're a lot less restrictive than they are in survival and permadeath mode. Yeah, sadly, you know, I had to find myself trying this because the updates have made it just simply kind of really, really difficult to continue. In my case, being a very much an amateur game player. Hopefully there won't be as many pirates as there are in those 2 other modes. I'm counting on that, actually. Okay, so I need carbon nanotube. Now I can make it. Let's get this scanner thing on the go here. Visor, whatever, analysis visor. And now, of course, I can scan flora, fauna, and minerals. So I'm going to do that. Obviously it's not giving me much. 500 for the flora and fauna. I think it still gives me 200 for the minerals. Just going to have a quick look here by scanning this thing. And yeah, scanning minerals, 200. There were never any upgrades for the multi-tool that would increase that amount. Okay, so I need ferrite, eh? Pure ferrite dust. Okay, I'm going to have to gather some ferrite on the way over. My ship is over there. At least I can see it now. Okay, so that would be this stuff here. Let's just see what that is. It's just ferrite dust? It is. That's fine. That's all we need. We need to gather some of this. And then we need to refine it. Do I have the refiner? I do have the refiner. Okay, good. So I'm going to get to my ship before I do anything. Do I have 100 yet? Yes. Okay, good. So we got to scoot back here. May as well grab the rest of this stuff. This quite likely will come in handy at some point. I think it's life support gel that this basically allows you to make. You basically you basically make dihydrogen jelly. those blue circle things, and then from there you can make the gel packs. Now, is that the same? Yeah, okay. Is there anything else here that I might want to scan? Life forms. Scanning all the life forms on a planet will give you a bonus as well. Depends how many life forms there are. I think it's something like 250 nanites per life form, something on that order. So, for example, if there's a planet with 10 life forms and you scan them all, you will be awarded with 2,500 nanites instantaneously. You have to go and trigger that reward, but it will be instantaneously available. Yeah, here we go, Mr. Stamina again. Yeah, so that was kind of fun while it lasted. I mean, the permadeath and the survival, and sadly, I mean, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. You have to realize that the game has just gotten, to me, prohibitively hard to stream. Obviously, other streamers will have different opinions. That is absolutely perfectly fair. There's no right or wrong about what goes on here. It's just simply my opinion based on my ability to play the game, which is obviously not very high. So, yeah. So basically, I've got into a different mode. I'm into normal mode now. And I stream Fallout 4 on Monday evenings, and it's the same kind of story with that. I would play survival mode, and I have, but the player capabilities and the difference between normal mode and survival mode in a lot of games is just it's quite different. And for more seasoned gamers, you know what? Hey, fill your boots, right? You're good at this, fill your boots. Okay, I need to get out. I need to put down this thing. Oh, of course, I need the parts to do that, right? And the parts to do that is a metal plate. Okay, so when I make a metal plate, I will no longer have enough. Oh, yes, I will. I think I will, actually. Because I need 50 pure ferrite. So let's put this down. Let's throw a little bit of fuel into it. And I'm not going to need all that. Let's... oh, it's 1-to-1 for pure ferrite. Oh, that's even better. Okay, I will only make 50. Because that's all I need right now. It's going to take less time. And 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Let's go with that. And 50. Good. Good. Press that to pick this thing up. Now I can get off the ground. Wait. Now I can get off the ground. Alright. So we're still in tutorial mode here, basically. And there should be additional missions. Leave the planet. So the next order of business is to leave the planet. Seek answers among the stars. I'm really curious about a number of things at this point, based on my my previous gameplay, of course, and just going to change the perspective here, like that. This ship is it's a small fighter, so its footprint is not huge. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I thought for sure there was some buildings over this way. Let's just where was it I started? Ah, yes, there they are. There's one of the buildings I saw. I think this is abandoned. I'm just going to take a quick run down to see. I'm not going to land here because obviously there's no landing zone. That's the first big indicator that it's abandoned, is that there's no landing zone. And is it? Yes, it is. Okay. Little protuberances there with the purple eggs around them. Yeah, that's a dead giveaway that that building is abandoned. There is definitely limited usefulness to me in this particular occasion. So I think I'm going to leave this planet in search of, well, seek answers among the stars, as it says down there on the bottom right. What do we got going on here? More shelters. No landing zone. Alright. Let's go up and see what's in this star system. Normally when you first go out into space, it doesn't offer you the view of the space station immediately. Okay, we know. Okay. Orbital flight achieved. Test starship systems. Okay, there's the thrust. Flight controls. Okay, so this stuff here will give me various materials. Tritium for fuel. I like the fact that you can strafe asteroids and gather minerals, or you know, for okay, pulse engine is the last one to test, and there you go. That's the test. Then what? Then what do you want me to do? Message. Oh yeah. Okay. Incoming transmission source. Blah. Please identify yourself. Yeah. Why not? You're not alone. Follow the coordinates. The broadcast sends strings began. Find a piece of appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Input coordinate data. And
navigational data received.
now, okay, so they're down here. Are they on the same planet I was just on? Apparently not. That one is undiscovered. So here's another thing about a new game. You're generally put into a system that no one else has ever discovered. So your name goes on No Man's Sky right there, see? That's my name. There's the planet I was on originally. And here is the second planet, which will bear my name. It is a frozen planet. It has some materials. This, again, like I said earlier, this is the tutorial. So basically, there's a series of steps you kind of have to go through to get basic feel of the game. Now, there's a lot of veteran players out there that think that they should make this stage optional instead of obligatory, because obviously if you've played this game, you know, 8, 10, 12 times or more, which is probably the case for more of the seasoned players. Even myself, I've played more often than that, but I don't mind playing a tutorial. However, some of these other people, it's kind of getting old hat, you know. Okay, just tick off all the messages, just don't have my suit talking to me constantly. You know, that's the kind of things that some of those players kind of advocate that the developers make optional. So I don't know if they would kind of remove that functionality in certain modes, or just make a checkbox kind of thing whereby you can okay, so there's my destination, but I think that was an approximate location, and I think this is the actual location right here. I'm gonna land here regardless, just to investigate it, because I'm thinking that this is the place, and this had been more realistic. Yep, there it is. Okay. Okay, let's get rid of that message. Get into this. Sparking wires, machine generated signal, tapping at its broadcast into the void. Whoever left this message is long gone. Decipher the signal. Decoding 16. So now it's going to give me the location of the space station, and I will have to go there and investigate that message. No fuel, fail to reach station. I'm guessing they mean space station. Hazard protection, no choice but to burrow underground, probably. Deployed base computer. So it's giving me the base computer plans as well as the log entry. The signal contains plans for a base computer and terrain manipulator. Awesome. I love that thing. That's exactly what I need to make some serious headway here. Terrain manipulator, carbon nanotubes, and dihydrogen jelly. So I need some carbon. Where am I getting carbon? Let's scan some animals first. Seeing as they're kind of wandering around me. Is that this guy? Yeah. Oh wait, that was a rock. Is that a rock too? Get out of this smoke. No. Don't tell me the pirates have arrived. You're kidding me. Don't tell me the pirates have arrived, please. That would just be so unfair. Okay, units received. Yeah, so that is a combat frigate, part of a freighter fleet. That's it right there. They're normally so that's new from this update as well. You never used to see them. Okay, so it looks like somebody's on a mission. That is it looks like a support ship, as does that one. So wow, it just warped out, or at least pulsed out or something. Yeah. So when you send your ships on missions, this is what they do. They come down to the planet's surface. They do whatever they need to do, mine or conduct business or whatever it is they need to do, and then they go back to the freighter. Yeah. So I'm also looking for these buried technology things. First, let me just quickly do this. Now I won't be building a base here, but I will likely be building a base somewhere. Let me just put these down here. These here. So strafing the asteroids gives you all this material. It goes directly into your ship. I think I might be able to safely put some of that stuff over here for now. Cargo. Yeah, I even got some cargo space now. So that's new from the update as well. Cargo space for your starship. Alright, so what do I got here? Technology. Life support is getting kind of low. Not very much oxygen left, but I got enough to recharge that. Let's put this over here. And the rusted metal can also be refined into ferrite dust when I need it. Not needing anything there. So there's additional life support technology. I need oxygen for that. What I was curious about was the terrain manipulator. 2 carbon nanotubes and a dihydrogen jelly. Can I actually do that? Yep. I can do that, and I can do that. Awesome. Okay, so we're pretty much at the end of the stream for today here. As you can see, I've elected to restart the stream in normal mode, and the reason for that is basically because of the what the update has done basically to my ability to play this game. I mean, it's no more complicated than that. I wish it wasn't the case, but it is what it is. So now, where is that? I was just... Oh, tell me it's under the ship. 380. I swear I just saw a buried technology module, like, right here. Did I not see that? Tell me I'm not... There it is, right there. See the blue pentagon next to my ship? So it's like right here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Can I get it? Yeah. If your ship is on something, then you can't do this, or at least you couldn't do it. I don't know if you can do it now, but you could never do that. Let me just hit this beacon, and we'll call this stream right here. Again, you know, for anybody who's watching this stream and was hoping to see how I would fare with the new updates, well, I guess you saw. You saw that I did not fare very well. Like I said, it's made my it's made my gameplay significantly more difficult. I'm wearing a red suit today, so I've decided to restart in normal mode, just to see what the differences are. I mean, you know, if the game is slightly more playable in normal mode to regular, you know, clientele like myself, then this stream may be of use to you. If you're looking for a significant challenge, then you can start a survival mode or permadeath playthrough, and I wish you luck, because it's just my opinion, but it's gotten significantly more difficult. Fortunately, the new Expedition 6 Blighted, which came out sometime this week, I believe they start in normal mode, so there are still those battles, but I think they may be slightly less difficult. maybe not. I could be wrong. We'll find out. We might find out next week or the week after when we actually encounter those gameplay basically procedures or whatever you want to call them. All right. Anyway, for now we'll call this here. Cheers. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next week. All right. Sounds good. Take care, all.